So what's up everyone, welcome back to another YouTube video. So I was so excited when this game was released, guys. We are playing the game, the One Punch Man Moonton server. This was released on September 22, 2022, and a lot were waiting for this game. Even me, I waited for months or week, even I waited for like 8 months for this game to come out. I pre-registered and waited for this game, guys. So I'm really excited, but this game is now like 6 days old, I think. Yeah, 22 plus today is like, oh yes, 6 days old. But we will be talking about a lot of things right now, especially the most talk about topic in the game, which is which characters are to reroll for, which characters are the best, the tier list of the game early in the game. So we will talk about it right now, guys. So for today's video, we are going to talk about which character are the best to reroll for, the strong, and finally I will give my own tier list of the game. The characters that will be the characters that I will be mentioning are the ones that are present or that can be acquired by free to play players. Especially me, I'm currently in my free to play account. This is like 2 days, I think, or 3 days old. So I'm in server 21, guys. If you want to search me, this is my name, the reroll please, which I rerolled for like 20 times already before I stayed in my current server, which is server 21. So let's go on with the video, guys. First of all, I am going to talk about the most wanted early characters in the game, and there is only 2 characters that is most wanted. Especially they are being talked about in our official Discord in One Punch Man in the Moonton server. So first of all, I'm going to talk about Terrible Tornado or Tatsumaki. So guys, I got her for like 2 days ago when I rerolled for her, and she is great, guys. She is really really great. Why? Because of her character skill, because of her basic attack, because of her ultimate, because of her passive, guys. She deals a lot of damage. She has injury. She is good for club challenges. She is good for PvP. She is good for PvE, especially PvE because of the AoE damage that she deals in a battle. So she deals injury, which is best to combo with BK, which is the best damage dealer in the club challenge. So I'm not going to talk about that furthermore, and let's go with the next best character in the game, which is Atomic Samurai. So I don't got him, guys. I wanted him. I got him in my C server account, but here I don't think I will reroll for him sooner or later, or I don't know if I want to get him, but I will reroll again couple of days from now, depending on how happy I am or how rested I am, guys. So let's talk about the next one, which is CE. I got him like same the day that I got Terrible Tornado. Child Emperor is really great. Why? Because there is stun, there is shatter, you get boost, damage boost, berserk. So he is a berserker character, guys, which is needed, and especially he is a core which you can replace Genus in the early game. But you will you will still use Genus for a lot of things, guys. So don't just reverse him and dump him. So sorry guys, I have talked past through the skill of Atomic Samurai. So why is Atomic Samurai good? Because of this role. AoE Shatter, the follow up, and the core duelist. So guys, if you have like three duelists in your lineup, but it's not recommended. So every time a duelist attacks, he has like he will follow up after the duelist character attack. And this is one of the best skills that he has. The attacks all enemies with 5 strikes for 100% attack. And then inflict shatter for 2 rounds for all, I think for all enemies. And then because of shatter, that character will receive 30% more damage. So guys, if you get some Atomic Samurai and Terrible Tornado, you will have a really good early game. So use that guys, and if you got Samurai, Terrible Tornado, and Child Emperor, then I think you will be a free to play player. You will be a free to play player god. I don't know, but guys, you will need to equip them properly, upgrade them properly, and many more. So let's talk about the other ones. So we have Speedosonic can be great in club challenges, which can be acquired freely, guys, if you log in for 7 days. So don't mind him. Just wait for the time that you will get him. And then for me, the two best SSR to get or for to reroll for are Deep Seeking and the Carnage Kabuto. So these two are great in DOT DOT lineup, which needed Subterranean and Vaccine Man. So if you only get Deep Seeking, he is great because of his core. And of course, he is a tank, and a, a team needs tank, guys. So this is the core, which increases your team damage reflect rate by 30%. So if you got Deep Seeking, I'm really hoping for you guys to get Carnage Kabuto. Why? Because of the reflect percentage of Carnage Kabuto. So if you build Carnage Kabuto as a tank and you just let other characters hit him, the team with low HP will really get a lot of damage and they will die faster. But this is only in the early game, guys. As the game progresses, when we get a lot of SSR plus, when they come out in the game, these two might drop in the current meta. So let's talk about the DOT team. So which are Subterranean King and Vaccine Man. So they are good because of the burn damage. Ulti, the burn, and then the next one, burn, and then Subterranean King is still burn. And there is follow up when there is a burn character. He follow ups with a 80% basic attack, and this effect is up to 3 times each round. So this is really great, guys, if you combo these 4 characters in the game. So next, for the decent ones for me, are like Tank Top, Giryo, Melza, and Super Alloy. So if you get them, guys, it's really not bad in the early game. But I think if you get Atomic Samurai or Terrible Tornado, and the next SSRs you get are these 4, it's still good. you can just continue playing and then save up your draws for them. Hoping to get much better characters. So for me guys, the ones that I really don't like are actually is he is the only worst SSR to get guys. He is super useless. He doesn't do anything. That is my own opinion. He sucks guys. He sucks. So if you get Puri Puri Prisoner in your first SSR as your first SSR in your reroll, just go to another server and reroll again. That is my advice if you get this dude. And then so you can get this guy, Ribas, in like buying in mystery shops, and then I don't think he is available in the draw section, but that is my best suggestion for reroll guys. Just if you get CE as your first SSR, then continue playing, and maybe you will get Terrible Tornado or Atomic Samurai just like me. If you combo CE with Atomic Samurai, you will have a lot of damage. If you get these three as your backline, then you are good. You just need to have like SSRs that are in front line or SR. That is all you need, guys. If you get like SE, Terrible Tornado, Deep Seeking, Carnage Kabuto, Atomic Samurai in just one account, then my god, you have the best team I think in the game. And just combo it with one SR or Moomin, then you're good to go, guys. So I think that is all for today for my suggestion in the what's the best reroll, or what are the best characters to get if you are going for a lot of rerolls. Especially me, I've done like 20 rerolls already in the span of 3 to 4 days I think before I really stayed in the server 21. So let's talk about the tier list in the game, which I made earlier, or I think 2 days earlier, but I did not record because of I am too busy, guys. So let's talk about my tier list, my current tier list. So this is my tier list, guys. As you can see, this is really important for those who are new to the game. So as I have said, best character, Terrible Tornado. Next, Atomic Samurai. We have Deep Seeking, Carnage Kabuto, and CE. Those are for me are the best characters to get in early game. Tank Top is decent because he is a tank and does a lot of damage when he has a lot of HP. So of course I put Sonic here because he is a free free character when you log in for 7 days or 8 I think. In the 8th day you get him for free. And then of course these are the best SR characters in the game to get. If you're if you will pay $1 or like you spend a lot, you will get Blizzard Hellish Blizzard for free, which is a really good SR in the early game. If you get GB as your early SR, you will pass a lot of instances, you will get a lot of damage, you will like progress faster in the game. So Alloy is decent because he does a lot of damage where in a cross, I think cross path in the game. We have Vaccine and Subterranean King, which are best combo together when you have a DOT team, which is really important. So Giryo is important, or is a good SSR early in the game if you only have him as your first. But if you have other characters, I will put him here. So Giryo sucks if you have a lot of other SSR. So I will put them there, I don't think anyone will continue playing if you reroll for just Giryo in the first like 50 draws or your first guaranteed SSR. So let's talk about this king, which is good for PvP and PvE. He is good especially in the club challenges because he does a lot of damage because of that follow up when there is injury to an enemy character. So next, the best for me as your core, if you don't have CE or deep seeking, is Dr. Genos. Why? Because of heal. He heals and then provides one additional energy when heal is triggered. So guys, as in my previous videos, if you don't want him to use any energy, you put casual attire on him. So next we will talk about Mumin. Mumin is really a great character in the early game but falls off in mid game, especially in the late game if you got these characters above. So Amay is good too. I think he is between here and here for me. So I think a lot will debate about him if I put him B. So I will change my mind and put him in the A tier. So Melza, I don't think he is a good character because he is hard to get. He is impossible to get. It is possible for some players who are really lucky, but if you will just buy and hope for the best, I don't think you will get him for free. You will get him if you are super lucky, guys. So you need to be really lucky to get him in your lineup. So next is Sky King. So I'm debating on myself if he is in the A or B because Sky King can be used until late game. He does like provide a team buff, giving 20% DPA damage percentage on your entire team. So that two round effect or passive will really help your team in any instances, and just 2 rounds the battle will be over. So I think I'm putting him in the A tier. So next, let's talk about the Fujigao. So actually, he's good in only the human versus villain or the hero versus villain challenge or activity. In Genus, you really need him as your core in the early game if you don't have Amai, Genus, CE, or Deep Seeking. So, you really need him, guys, if you don't have any core to replace. But if you have, you can just drop him. But I recommend you just let him stay as he is, as you can use him in the middle game or other campaign challenges. So let's talk about the C tier. Actually, I want to put this Puri Puri prisoner here because he is really useless. He doesn't do anything. I don't like him, guys. I got him like 3 times in my reroll, so he's out. He is really the worst SSR character to get in the game. So let's talk about Subterranean. He is decent because of that follow up and then the extra damage that he deals in the early game. So if you want to progress in the early game, you don't got these guys in above mention. He can really help you progress in the game because he is free. You can get him for free when you just continue your daily task or your storyline. And then this guy, I forgot. Infinity. Okay. Infinity is good if you have a DOT team comboed with Vaccine Man, SK, Deep Seeking, Carnage. So he is good, but he is a C tier because it is not likely that you will get those four and then you don't get other heroes here. So I will not talk about the D tier because I know guys, I will be wasting your time if I tell you these guys are worth it. But for me, these guys are not worth it, guys. So don't upgrade any of these. If you have Smileman because he is present in the early stage of the game, you can just upgrade him, but don't limit break him until you have like the best comp here for your figurines. And then you have Lyron, is really not great, so don't upgrade him but that much. Just reverse him before level 40 and then upgrade these guys for figurine upgrade. Limit break them just for that purpose. So I think that is all that I can give you guys for today's video. Sorry if I have not given you a lot of information, but in the next coming videos I will provide you a better quality of video content. And thank you guys for your support. Thank you for giving me your support. Thank you for subscribing. And guys, I will request you guys to like, share, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. And hope to see you again in the next video. So goodbye guys.